Hello Pisces, how are you? How you doing? Don't forget to wear your mask, wash your hands. Please do. You know they give you all kinds of stuff in the store now to do. You know what you got to do. And I want to say thank you, Jody Sky, for your donation. Thank you. I love you. Thank you a million. Thank you for all those who watch me. Subscribe and like to my channel. Thank you a million. I appreciate that. I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you. I want to say thank you for all those who get private readings. Know my private readings are spiritual. Okay, and then I go into the reading. I don't pre-record a reading. I do face-to-face readings. Okay. Thank you for all those who go on my web and buy my jewelry. This is my jewelry here that I make. These are custom, okay? I don't make the same ones. I make different ones. These are all my jewelry. This is the latest one I made with all the chakras in them, okay? All right, so this is the one that I made. This is the second one I made like this. I'm making some ankle ones with the chakras on them. I'm also making that. I do have necklace and oils, powder, and all of that you can make your own. Lotions, bath bombs, and all that. I got everything that you may need. If you go on my web, you would see so many things there. It might help you with your business. I also got dried flowers and all of that, herbs. I make candles. These are my salt to make my salt bath the way you want it. Okay, I do make spiritual candles. I do that the way you want it. If it's for love, for breaking evil hats or money, whatever it is that you want, you just tell me and I'll make it for you. Just go on my webpage. I sell all kinds of stones, okay? Stones for you. I have all kinds of stones that you can get into, all right? Yes, all kinds of stones. So I sell Palo Santos. I sell sage, all right? Homemade sage. I do all of that. I also sell soaps, okay? Rouge soap, all of that is good for you. So let's get this whole thing started here. So whatever you need, just go in there and check. It's a lot of things that are good for you, okay? And so I'm going to start my reading. Thank you for all those who get in private readings that are coming through. You know how I get down. All right, so let's turn on the, I'm sorry, I'm over here. I want to make sure I'm here. You can see me. There it is, Padao. All right. So let's do the reading here. Let's get down with the reading. Okay. Let's get down with the reading. So your first three cards is you, your angel, your archangels, God, your spirits, different spirits that are related to you, okay? Your ancestors, anyone that may show up that passed away, okay? Know that. All right. They're jumping out already, huh? All right. Okay. All right, so here we go, Pisces. The first card you got is the Hermit. The Hermit, the Virgo, okay? Hermit, Virgo, honey. So that is in the earth signs, all right? And the Hermit, okay? Time spent in a peaceful meditation and meaningful solution. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual, okay? or become someone that someone can talk to you about spiritual things. Okay, a mentor, a spiritual mentor. Okay, self-discovery. All right. Then you got the 5 of Cups. So here you and the Hermit. You are all in. Okay. You got the 5 of Cups. Focusing on negativity. Things that are not turning out the way you anticipated. Forgiveness of self or others. All right. Everything that happens for a reason. Look for it in hidden blessings. Look for the hidden blessings. If you think of negativity and you're not even looking at what God has for you, but you're worrying about all the spilled milk, crying over spilled milk, all right? Thinking negative, things are not turning out the way you anticipated to turn out, right? But you know, forgiving yourself or others is going to help, right? Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings that you have that you're not even looking at. You in this hermit mode, you are in. So Pisces, we're known to be in hermit mode even when we're not, because we the kind of people that really don't like being around people, okay? So that is speaking a lot about us. Awakening. Awakening is the hanged man. Okay? Neptune. And who is Neptune? Pisces. Remember I told y'all all about Neptune, right? So, a temporarily pause for reflection and looking at the insight, all right? An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embracing your own, okay, uniqueness. Charitable actions, all right? So you in a hermit mode where you all by yourself and a whole lot going on, but nothing really going on, right? And that's what it's telling you. Ain't nothing really going on. But are you making it bigger than what it is? Right? And then focusing on cups that have spilled. Focusing on them cups that you worrying about things that don't even matter, because what matters is where you really at. All right? Coming awakening to where you are at right now. What matters. All right? Looking at things in a whole new light. So you're taking time to be still, to go in this hermit mode. All right? Quiet time, solo time, me time. All right? But then you sitting there while you in this focusing moment, quietness, thinking about everything that done happened. Or what, everything, all the negative things. Things that are not going your way, that you want it to go, but it's not. But then you come into this awakening and knowing that, looking at a reflection of where you was at, taking a pause to look at everything where you are at right now. All right? In a whole different way. All right? And that's what you have to embrace. You have to embrace your own unique way. But you got to remember, you got to come out of a situation that you are in yourself. You mold yourself to be like that. Okay? So if you look at yourself, it's like a pattern that you do. And then you try to question it. It ain't me, it's them. No, it's you. Got to look at yourself for what it is. What are you keep saying it's happening to you, and it's happening to you, and it's always happening? It's happening to you because that is what you bring in. That's what you think, that's what you get. Okay? It's like while you sitting there thinking of all the things that didn't go right, well, what about all the things that did go right? What about that? That's what we forget. We forget about everything that was right, that was good. But we focus on all the negativity things, the things that made you upset, the things that, all the things that happened to you. All right? Instead of saying, it was a lot of positive things too that came out of this too. I mean, you don't look at it and say, oh, I had kids, they came, because a lot of people are lost even with their kids. Okay? A lot of people don't even have their kids. So it can't play a part of your kids. It's playing a part of you and only you. You can't blame it on anybody and say, well, the best thing that I got out was my kids. Do you have your kids? Or are you with your kids? Where are your kids at? See, because when I do something, I take the blame. Now, it took me a minute, right? But I got there. I stumbled a lot, cried a lot, boo-hoo a lot, pointed fingers. But when I started pointing fingers at me, then my life started changing. You know? It did. And it's a lot of work to still be done. But at least I can say I'm there. I feel better about myself. Okay? I now look at, even when situations don't go my way, I still got to look at it like, am I the blame for it? And if I am, what can I do different this time? Okay? Because that's what it's about. It's about what can you do different that can help you in situations that you put yourself in. Sometimes we put ourselves in situations and then we wonder, why is it like this? So if you know it's like that, then you need to stop. Stop. And say, what part am I playing in this? Because there's a part that you playing in it. You understand? It is. And you got to find out what part are you playing in this. All right? So then, as you come into now, you get the Emperor sitting on top of the world. Okay? Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Someone, a boss. All right? Like to organize things. Like to make the world a better place. Happy person. All right? Organizing will increase your success. If you start organizing and think logical, and you think logical and then you start organizing it because it start making sense to you, then you are increasing your success, right? Take charge of your situation, all right? Accept the leadership role. Strategize and discipline yourself. You have to do this. Nobody but you. All right? You got the world in your hand. This person, sexy, turn out parties, or can turn out anything when he walk in the room. Know what he wants and go for what he wants. Is a leader. Is someone that wants to make the world better. All right? A better place. But here is telling you, logical and organizing will increase your success. Get right with yourself. Get right with the situation. It says take charge of the situation. I mean, what is it? Are you in a situation where you don't know, you still waiting because you're stubborn, they stubborn, everybody's stubborn, nobody's trying to come together or meet halfway? No, everybody's waiting on who's going to call who's going to text who's making the move first. And it don't go that way. Sometimes somebody got to be the bigger person. Because Pisces, y'all stubborn as hell. We are stubborn. All right? accept the lead the role and accept that role and make a call. Do whatever you gotta do, because that's the only way you're gonna know where you stand at. You understand? In a situation. Some of y'all can go drag this on for a year. I've done it. Sitting there in my house, wondering like, when is it gonna stop or when is it gonna end? Okay. You got the world here. The world. It's telling you to take leadership. It's telling you to be more organized so that this can be done in a very successful way. Okay? It's not going to happen if you don't walk into it. Pick up the phone. Whatever it needs to be done, the situation needs to be worked out. Okay? Because you can have the world with it. All right? Now, you can be, again, it's telling you can be very successful here, okay? A time of joyful and accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want and be proud of yourself. Stand tall and be proud of everything that's coming your way because you deserve it. But you need to take control over a situation, and that's when you become all and some. You understand? Because the world is yours. Okay? Saturn. Love. All right? The world, you got a lot of major arcans out of already 6 cards I pull out. 5 major arcana. Major. We're not talking about minor. We're talking about major. All right? Then you got the lovers here. Gemini. All right, so Gemini, you got 2 Pisces, 2 Pisces fish, and 2 Gemini, 2 and 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, embrace the true love and the deep intimacy, friendship. Make a choice from your heart. Okay, vibrating your health or recovering from an illness. You need to make a choice from your heart here. You got the Emperor sitting on top of the world. And then you got the World card next to, honey, you can't make this up. Look at this. Look at this. Sitting on top of the world. Look at that. The world right in his hand. And then guess what? You got the world. You can't make it up. It's telling you you're sitting on it. But you need to make a choice in the situation in order to have it all. Because then you got the lovers, have it all. Stop being stubborn. You got 2 people here that's probably stubborn. 2 people here that, if they just can make that move, you're going to have it all. On Pisces, here you have someone that you really went into yourself to discover what you had, but you're so busy focusing on everything you didn't have and all the negativity that you don't even see all the blessings that you had. All right, and then awakening comes where you are awakening, seeing everything in a whole new way. All right, because you had to embrace yourself and what you are worth. All right, but you got to remember. Stop worrying about everything that don't matter. And think about the positive. Everything wasn't bad. You ain't going to tell me everything wasn't bad, because if everything was bad, why would you even walk into it from the beginning? You always hear people say the relationship was so fucking messy. But when you met that person, was it messy? And then on top of that, you have some of y'all got kids by these people. Wasn't that messy? Or are you the type of person that everybody you come to and come into your life, you got to make it a picket fence and do everything? Is that what you do? Because somewhere down the line, you got to put yourself on top. Because if you don't put yourself on top, it's going to become a problem. Okay? You become less, and then that's where all the problems start. Because you feel like you're doing so much, and then you take so much abuse and bullshit, and then you mad, and then that's when everything start building up, right? Baby, you can make it better, all right? Then you get the emperor sitting on top of the world, a born leader, building his empire brick by brick. That's what we do, okay? We walk in the room, people look at you, all right? But you building this because you want to build a world, or they want to build a world with you, Pisces. They want to give it all to you. And this person is sexy as hell, want to give it all to you. And they mean it because they coming for you, or you're there already. But you cannot be there if you keep thinking about negativity things. It's not going to play a role. You got to let that go. Okay? Now, you got the counseling. This is like the Hierophant with Taurus, where you go find out spiritual, or you're trying to get some type of counseling, or you going there to get some type of spiritual help, or seeking it, or going within, okay? Wise counseling, okay? A unit with a spiritual mind community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare, okay? Compare what you know with a new idea to see which is best for you. What it is you are probably going to, your beliefs, maybe you still stuck in the old way, and it's the new way, all right? A lot of things can go here that maybe it's a religion that everyone follows, or it's something that is traditional, all right? But you are coming with not doing it in a traditional way, but in a new way, okay? And see what's best for you. Just because you're used to doing something the same old way don't mean that you can't do something different and try something new. Or maybe this person is different than you. Maybe you're Christian and they're Muslim. Or maybe you do tarot and they don't believe in it. It's it's different beliefs here. In how you see things and how they see things. The old with the new. Okay? Or you need to see it with the old with the new. Okay? Because you got all major arcanas here. I'm telling you, you only got 2 cards and the rest of them are major. And this is real. This is some real shit. This ain't no plain shit. All right? We ain't talking about no minor. We talking about majors. Captains. All right? Renewing. All right? Renewing, honey. The Tempters. Sagittarius. Reviewing the past. Reviewing the past, like I said. Stop going into the past. Because it had to be good at one point or another. Why do you always put the past like it was the worst? And I speak for myself too. I was in the past and putting all the worst out there until I realized that I missed the past. I missed that person. I did a lot to mess it up. But at first, I didn't think I did nothing wrong. But I did do it. All right? I take responsibility for what I did. All right? And baby, let me tell y'all something. Let's get this right. I'm not talking about somebody I was with 28 years ago. I'm not even that shit is dead to me. I don't think about that person at all. Nah. I put that shit, okay, in a coffin, and I seal the coffin and let it go. This person I'm talking about is someone that, yes, I did a lot of damage. You know, exploring or saying things on my YouTube about them. You know, making it so like it was all them and not me when it was me. All right? But then I had to live with it. And I thank God for the opportunity to be so spiritual that his brother came to me even in death. I thank God because that is where I'm at right now. All right? Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, right? Time to head in a new direction. Think clearly of your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do about the situation that you are so stuck up in and thinking it was the worst of the worst when it wasn't. We all have, it ain't one relationship that don't have up and down. Not one. Not one. We all go through it. But some go through it worse than others. And then some make it worse than others. Okay? Then you got the 6. See, once you realize everything you need to know and what you've been through, all right, and where you're coming at and making a decision to move on and leave all the negative shit behind and not live with it, because the only person that is damaging is you. You are damaging yourself. And I don't give a damn if you never go back to that person. You still gonna go with it with the next person and the next person. Because, and why I say next and next and next, because until you find out who you are and where you stand, you're gonna keep looking for happiness. And you're not gonna find it until you find you and find your place in your life. And that's when you see things unfold. Okay? It's not about everybody that was in your life that did whatever they did. It's about you and where you at and how you see yourself and how you predict your life. That's what it's about. Okay? It says victorious. Victorious. Wise choice that brings public recognition and success. Promotion, rewards, scholarship. When you see it for what it is, you're going to get everything you want. Your career, your relationship, everything. Okay? But this is also someone that's being very wise, choosing to be where they're at. Okay? You're so wise. People watching you, looking at you. You can be a speaker. You can be, it's something here that you're thinking right now. All right? You have to go back to where you was at. Right back to where you was at. And I'm going to say this to y'all. You know, me going to Atlanta was a good thing, but it taught me a lot. And it taught me that people are going to be who they want to be. All right? And if you blind, they're going to take you to the other side. But for some reason, and somehow God always opens up my eyes to see the truth in people. So, this is home to me. And I had to witness what I witnessed while I was there. And it didn't stop there. But I'm back into me, and I'm back home, and I'm back doing what I do. I do what I do, and life goes on. But it just taught me a lesson that just because you're a Pisces I'm not going to say all Pisces. We got some real crazy Pisces out there. All right? But I'm glad I'm in my home and there ain't no Pisces around me but me. All right? And I'm glad of that. I don't have to do all that. I'm good where I'm at. I'm good with me. I'm happy with me. I can't change nobody and I ain't trying to change nobody. I need to get me right. And when I get me right, all the focus I put on everybody else, I put it on me. I'm doing good. And that's the problem. Put the focus on you and only you. All right? Know where you went wrong. Correct that shit within you so that everything else will be right with you. All right? Because, you know, you can withstand anything. Anything. But how bad do you want this? How bad? A leg up. One leg up. Try to put the other one so you can get on there right. You got to have two to get. You got to put one and then the other one, right? One and then the other one so you can start moving. You understand? You can withstand anything because you got that coat, that thick coat. But Pisces, come on now. Got to see things for what it is all the way around. A change in the wind. So as you walk in this way, the wind is blowing. As you walk in this way, this is the past. The wind is blowing so hard, right? It's making you see. It's making you see clearly a zebra. Look at it right there. All right? That's what you're seeing. I mean, and all that's flying out of there is nothing but hearts. Hearts. And you know what? It's a lady, and this is the first time I've seen this. It's a lady there, and all you see flying out is hearts. But she's sitting there like she's stressed. All right? It's somebody that's telling you you can get on this, but you are trying to fight the feeling. Always fighting something. All right? But when you know where you are at, you're going to get nothing but happiness. But you got to find that peace within you to accept everything and be happy about it. You can't keep fighting it. All right? Whatever. And you got nothing but major arcanas. And I ain't never done a reading where I had all these major in a general reading and only 2 other cards out of 6 are not major. That's crazy, right? It says, believe in magic. True magic is in abundance in your life. Do you believe in it? Do you want it? Are you going to be stuck on nonsense and ridiculous stuff that don't make any sense? Come on, move from it. Stop being stuck into being stuck. Or stop wondering. You get paid to wonder or you get paid to know. What's up? All right? It says extending, okay, your expectations. And when you get there, you're going to be perfect, sitting on top of the world. You got the world card twice in your reading, and now you standing on top of the world. Not sitting, standing up. You can have anything you want because you got all the tools that get it. All right? It says creating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into your life. And when you think good, you get nothing but good. All right? So whatever it is, you need to think positive about whatever it is that's been negative in your life. And I know that's hard. That's like, I ain't going to say it, but imagine them people that's doing life in prison. You think they sitting there day after day not going through everything they did? Yeah, they do. It's got to eat them up to sit there and say their whole life wasted. Right? Because once they give you life, you ain't coming back. Okay? So reconsider. Reconsider whatever you're going through. What is it, Jerome? All right, I'm going to call you back. Okay? Get more information. Reconsider it and get more information about whatever it is. Or whatever you see. But I'm telling you, baby, you can have it all. You got to change the way you think. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to say it again. Thank God that I had to have a change of heart in order to get my abundance. Because, you know, Pisces, we can be real bitter at whatever the situation is. Once something happened to us, we can't let go of it. All right? But because we torture ourselves, but we think we're torturing a person, but we're really torturing ourselves. We're not torturing nobody, because guess what? They're not even going through it. We're going through it. And then if you got kids involved, now you're torturing yourself and your kids, because you're stealing the happiness for your kids to be happy with both parents. And even if y'all don't live together, y'all still need to have that going on. Okay, but everybody is so quick to drag shit to the court and make everybody look crazy. Y'all pay a lot of money for lawyers. Then you're paying for lawyers even after this shit is over. Why? Because once we put something in our head, it is there to stay. And until you can let go of that, then you don't know how happy shit can be. Okay? Do you understand? You got the world in front of you. Treat it like you got it. And everything is going to come in perfect timing. And maybe you don't see it right now, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You don't have to just worry about getting you right. Worry about making the situation better. That's what you need to worry about. Making situation better for you. Okay? That's what you need to worry about. It's crazy. Like, you know, when you love someone and then you break up, but you still love them. But then you start hearing, they seeing this person and that person, You like, well, they ain't thinking about me. You don't know what the fuck they doing. Because there you are. You trying to already know the situation. You don't know shit. Or you go by what everybody tells you. Did you reach out to this person? Or you being nasty every time that person talks to you? All right? It says, keep in mind, an open mind. Your soulmate may maybe be different from your usual type that you have. This person's different. Maybe this person's a square. Maybe he ain't all flashy. You know, maybe he smokes. Maybe he drinks. And that ain't, you know, whatever it is. Maybe he works too much. Maybe he's lazy. I don't know. It says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And even though he may be different from everybody you ever met, you know, hey, maybe that one is going to rock your boat in every which way. It says romance feeling. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay? It's like I keep saying, Pisces, you know, I understand, and I do, because I've been there and done that. I'll be the first to tell you, you know what I mean? I mean, shit. And I ain't telling you that my life is peaches and cream, but I try to make the best and think the best out of it. Okay? I can't, once I thought and I let it go, then shit. Hey, I ask God to forgive me, and that's what I do. It says marriage. legal partnership, commitment, okay, a bond, a social connection. Somebody's here is getting married. Somebody wants to marry you. Somebody you know, it says chaser. Somebody's pursuing you, convincing you, or are you rejecting someone, letting them go, and let it be? Are you gonna reject them, let it go, and let it be? Or you pursuing them? Or you, whatever it is, it's someone that wants to marry you, but it seems like, you know, they're trying to get with you, but you're not trying to get with them, or you're not trying to see it the way they see it. It's always something. All right. It says balance it. Okay, the yin and the yang, dark and the light. Stay centered in your higher self. All right? You know what you did. You know, I'm not here to tell you what you did. I can't figure that out. I'm just reading the cards the way it is. Somebody was in a marriage situation. Someone wants to marry you. Somebody was married. They felt like they had to constantly chase and pursue you, and you wasn't even thinking about them. But someone here wants to see this balance between this marriage. And but Pisces, do you want them to chase you? That ain't gonna happen. People don't be running behind no damn body. Okay? Or you just gonna let them go and let it be. What the fuck you gonna do? Okay? Cause shit, I'm getting, you know, you got me all over here like, what the hell? All right? And if it's somebody that was in your life and they're longest in your life, what the hell they want to tell you? I mean, let's find out. I mean, because you got a lot of stuff over here. It says, being apart has been a life change for me. Do you understand? Being away from you has changed them. All right? Would you reject me? They want to know, would you reject them? All right? No one compares to you. And I don't care. That's the problem. You listen to too many people. He's seeing somebody else. Well, what you want, him to play with himself? Is that what you want? Because ain't nobody going to play with themselves. Life goes on, but that don't mean that they don't love you. That means that you ain't acting right. They're going to move on with their life. That's what that means. What the hell? You think they're going to sit there and wait on for you? People don't wait for you. Okay? It was my fault, but I blamed you. All right? So it's some talking, it's some kind of communication that needs to be going here. And I don't know who don't see it, but look, Pisces, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You understand? What else, Pisces? What else they got to say? It says, I could not let you get close to me. Why? Because they probably know that you are something else. And ain't nobody want to deal with no bullshit. Pisces, you know, we can be something else, honey. Or we can be stubborn as a mule. Okay? But this person is full of gifts. The universe is giving you this gift, okay? It's giving it to you. And want to give it to you. But are you ready for it? Did you make a change in your life? Some of us are saying, I ain't even looking for all this. I'm looking for my career. I want to be good. Honey, I know you're going to be good in your career. What are you talking about? All right? Be very close and pay close attention to everything that the universe wants to give you. But you must make a decision to walk through the doors. Because ain't nobody going to keep having the doors open for you. You got to play your part in this role. And what part do you play in it? Who knows? I don't know. But let's find out what else needs to be said. I mean, this is a two-way street. All right, wrong and right, shit, ain't nobody gonna know unless you have some kind of communication here. Love was just a word until you came along and gave it meaning. That's how they talk to me, Pisces. I mean, to me it sounds like you got two stubborn people here. It says, you are my first thought in the morning and my last thought before I go to bed. Look at that. And I don't give a fuck who they with. If somebody's in love with you, they in love with you. Ain't nothing you can do about that. I mean, what part did you play? What part did they play? Who knows? I'm just a reader. I'm just a messenger. I am afraid of commitment. I'm afraid of commitment. I was mad to love you. I was mad. Oh, I was made to love you. And hey, they know that. Okay, but they are afraid of commitment here. And they was made to love you. Okay? But they are afraid of a commitment. Why? Maybe they've been hurt in the past. Maybe you hurt them in the past. Okay, maybe they hurt you. And maybe you don't want to get back with them like that. But whatever it is, you need to get it right. So if you want a reading, get it from me or from whoever. This is a general reading. The only way you're going to know about yourself is to get a reading about you, not nobody else. Okay? I love you, Pisces. Thank you. Again, thank you, Jody. Sky, I love you. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, my love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Oh, happy Easter.